Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Hafiz Ansari. So today I will tell you guys about my presentation. Presentation about ECHO ELT journal. So this is the article journal that I get, and then I learn. This is so many material that I see, and then this is so many benefits that I know. When I don't know about the material that I face, and now I know with the journal article that I learned. So this is the ELT Eco Journal about this is the presentation. This is focused on our English language teaching. So let's get started with this is the first slide. The next to the second slide. So the second slide is about the introduction, landscape in the ALT context. In ALT context, this is how many contexts that we face about. They have so many like linguistic. You will know linguistic or speaking, like another English language skills. So, but in another evidence, they have so many struggle with their speak, but because they hesitate to speak because they scared if they wrong with their pronunciation or their grammar. So this is as you guys can see here. This is about the ELT Echo Journal. This is the original that I see the article journal that I learn and read. Foreign language context define. This is foreign language. This is about the how we limit about our way learning. This is so difficult because in this era, this is the technology was so good right now, and we have artificial intelligence, or maybe we can say AI. So in this era, they have so many problems with our generation that we will use AI. AI is a good learn, but if we always use, this is going to be dangerous. Because if in this era, English teacher will be not long again, because they have AI. They will learn about with AI, and then they can use it. This is the dangerous. And the significance and the journal contribution. This journal contribution, they have so many, like teachers will understand about the how we can learn with the English language, and then how we can understand with the literary or maybe linguistic. This is the I have the understand that I have that I understand when I can see about the material that I face. Next, core challenge 1. Core challenge 1, bridging the bridging the exposure gap. Bridging the exposure gap is about the before I tell the first core challenge. This is I have the two core challenge. This is the first, bridging the exposure gap, and then the pedagogical shifts and teacher development. But first I have to tell about the bridging the exposure gap. Exposure gap, they have 4. They have limit language input, an activity filter, and the curricular constraints, and the last is authenticity deficit. So that I see with 4. This is a 4 point that I get. This is maybe have a lot of struggle with their learn about English, not just English, with another language. They have so many struggle that way that they have to listen their speak, and then maybe we want to read. So this is difficult. So let's see the next. I will tell them about the solution in the next slide. Okay, so let's go to core 2, the teaching development and pedagogical shifts. This is I have 4. The first is the traditional versus communication, teacher teacher preparedness, and then resource access, and the last is assessment mismatch. So let's start with the traditional versus communication. In the as we say, speaking is with the communication is connected. Yeah, it's connected. So this is have a different. They have the different way that we have to learn. Uh, the first, the traditional, as we know, is has a lot of has a lot of traditional item that we know, and then how we can use it. In the traditional, we just know about the how like you can use the pencil, or maybe you can use a keyboard like the old era. And then in the communication, this is in the now era. We have always communication like speaking, maybe around maybe the YouTube or Instagram and another social media. This is have another problem that we have faced. And the second is the teacher preparedness. Teacher preparedness is the how do we the teacher about how we can prepare our material, like and now how we can to practice the delivery, and then how we can understand with our material. This is the important problem that we have to solve it. Why? If we can solve it, how the audience can understand with our presentation. And the third is the resource access. So resource access is like, yeah, that I say before. This is the journal that have a resource access. Resource access that maybe I will use like a scholar or maybe another, and then we have to put it into our file to make this. And the last is the assessment mismatch. The assessment mismatch is like standardized test. So this is like our tests we have that we have to student understand with our material. We just don't give the material without the test, because if we don't practice it, they will forget easily. So that's why we have to give a question to the audience or maybe a student to understand. So this is the strategic solutions. So empowering learners and educators. They have the 4 is the task-based language teaching, or TBLT. And next is blended learning models, course informed instruction, and the last is cultivating learning autonomy. So TBLT, and I will guess it. This is they improve the communicative literacy by 30%, outweigh the word by word task. The real world task. This is the real world task. You know, guys, the real world task is more like we have to do our task in the real life, not online. Online maybe if we just do with like a Zoom maybe, or maybe a Google Meet, but the online is not effectively. So that's why we have the real world task. The real world task is mean like we have to get the journal article, or maybe another that, and we have to write the material, and then write the question and write the answer too. This is This is the best way we have to be to be good learner, or maybe you get a teacher, or maybe another native speakers like that. So this is good. And next, technology and innovation in ELT, a catalyst for growth. This is a this is our as I have told you guys before. This is the AI, and this is AI tools, but they have the three again. This is MAL, or mobile assisted language learning, and then virtual exchange program, and the last is gamification. Now, this is unique, guys. Gamification. Why this gamification is like more unique than the others? uh, AI is a unique, but AI is a robot. But the game is the program about how they can use that they can use to the users. This is game can make people people understand with their like a story, or maybe the competitive, or then maybe must be a good speakers that because they will listen about their story, and then how then we can learn about their with uh, the program, or maybe the mechanical. So this is that's why I want to tell the unique. And AI is unique too, but yeah, I just tell about the how we can give the problems, and then the problem have solved. Just like if I ask a question about the presentation, and the AI will answer the question that I give to AI. And the last is conclusion. Conclusion, future direction, ELT. So this is I have four. This is the first is we go to the recap. Recap the ELT. ELT in EFL, or English Foreign Language. This demands adaptable, learner-centric, and technologically informed approaches. And the key takeaway: contribution, professional development, and research are vital for effective learning. Why is it vital? Vital is about vital is how the vital about the how we can learn about the English language, and then go to the call to the action. The call to action is the foster collaborative research and the resource sharing among the ELT. And the last is future outlook, integration of VR or VR virtual reality. Yeah, this is the item that virtual reality can understand, or we can ask the AI with our voice, and then use the VR. Yeah, you know VR, right? And then for the impressive practice, enhance our the AI feedback. Yeah, maybe that's all from me. The journal that I get. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your attention. So, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.